Hey guys, just a really quick video. This is an enemy I wasn't able to show you through the walkthrough when I was doing the Dragon's Nest. Now this is one of the rarer enemies that you can come across, man-eating bud. So what I'm going to do to try to show you guys what attacks he does is I am specifically missing attacks just so I do very light damage, so then I can hopefully get this guy into either yellow or red, because he'll do a very big, mean physical attack and also a magic attack, which he is very kindly showing us. So this is a darkness-based magic attack. So since he has so kindly done that, I will go ahead and just kill him off, but I did want to show you guys him, the man-eating bud. So I hope you guys like that. Don't worry about Levitts. That'll show in the actual long part of the episode. But I wanted to show this to you, but I realized I hadn't come across him, and I just wanted to make sure that everyone saw him. So I'll go ahead and take care of him, because he does have more HP than the other enemies that are in this area, but yeah, it's still not that bad. But yeah, so yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye! Alright you guys, I finally got it! Oh my gosh! So I'm gonna go ahead and save my game, and so hopefully I'll now be able to record the next episode. So I just wanted to show you guys that I got it, and I'm really, really, really excited. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Hello my peeps, and welcome to another episode of Legend of the Dragoon. I know that I put some clips just in front of this, just to show you how excited I was to actually get the Beast Fang. If you notice the time, it took me like 2 hours, 2 full hours to get that drop. It is so it is, I will say, and I did notice this before, but I didn't want to put you guys through me restarting until I get to a certain point to see if I get drops. For that sort of thing, I have noticed that there can be a difference. I just really haven't mentioned it before because I don't know how to make that come into my benefit or not. It's just a, let's see if this one will do it, let's see if this one won't kind of a thing. This one definitely, for this game, it is not getting very good drops, meaning I'm not getting as many like possible magic drops, possible just equipment, all that sort of stuff. I'm just not getting it very easily. I am coming across the actual enemies that drop it, but they're just not dropping it. So there's always the kind of give and take for that. If you want to, if I'm doing it on my own, just for my own benefit, I usually try to just make a speed run, a mad dash to the limestone caves and see if I can get an ugly balloon to drop a single poison guard, and then if it does, I'll go ahead and keep it, because usually then I do get better or more often drops, not necessarily just of equipment, but also with the magical items that are dropped. Now, we are just about to head into a boss, a pretty good boss battle actually. It does have 2 different players that I should say do very good damage. So because we're just about to head into a boss battle, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and take out Levitts, because unfortunately he's slow. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Shana in, although I do not remember what she has. Poison Guard is actually fine. I am going to go ahead and just put the bracelet on Levitts, because he is not going to be doing anything. Oh, and she only has a bracelet. Okay, so what we're going to do Sorry, just seeing what there is. Let's see. I don't think he can do, although the dragon can stun you. Oh, but he actually does do fear. And the one that can do stun, the one that can do fear, that's actually the dragon. The other one is going to do that. I shouldn't have said that we're going to be doing a dragon, but yeah, I'm trying to set it up. So, sorry, I don't mean to spoil. But yeah, so the next boss that we have is going to be this guy that we're just going to start talking to. Who is this? Is that you, Lavitz? It's so ironic to find you venturing here. Why? You are Graham Cracker. No, do you know him? I will never forget him. He used to be the head of the second knighthood of Basil. Graham Cracker. Sorry. The man who used to be my father's best man. Best man? You mean best friend? Okay. Best man it is. Welcome, Lavitz. You have become a knight fulfilling the wishes of your late father, Servi. Okay. Don't you ever mention my father's name. Servi, are you still carrying that grudge after more than a dozen years? For my betrayal of your father? You mean you killed him? Yeah. That's not all. You betrayed King Albert. You betrayed every single person I know. And he actually knows a lot of people. Is that the wrath of a patriotic knight? Or a man full of vengeance? Both. At least he's honest. Graham, I now get to avenge my father, who trusted you and died in vain. Get revenge, huh? Try. See if you can truly best me and my newly obtained power. Emerge, the power of the dragon. Wait. You are a dragoon? It shouldn't be a surprise. Only the dragoons can manipulate dragons. Behind the dragon, there should be... But where's our dragons? Dart and Rose, where are your guys's? This is the power I obtained. Obtaining that power is not an easy matter. You, where did you get the dragoon's spirit? I'm amazed there is someone in Basil who knows about this. Fine, you too will know before you die. His Majesty Dole got all his power and intelligence from Emperor Diaz. Is this some kind of dream? Emperor Diaz died 11,000 years ago with the name of the Holy Imperial Gloriano. I don't know what that means. If this is a dream, how can you explain what you are about to see? Come, I give you a chance to avenge your father. If you have the courage to fight against the legendary Dragoon. Okay. Alright, so this is the battle against both of them. Now, people could say, oh, the guy, Graham Cracker, is the one that you're supposed to beat, because usually you try to get off the weaklings before the main boss. This one is actually different, because you need to kill off Graham first, as quickly as you can, because he hits hard physically, and he also does magic. The dragon, he'll hit hard, and he does status attacks. Like I said, he can do stun, he can do fear, so he can do all kinds of things. but Graham is more annoying very much quickly. So both of them, if you see, they're both wind characters. So I believe I have pellets. That's right. I bought them from the guy that almost fell down the volcano. So yes, so I have pellets, so this is great. I can go ahead and hit him for a lot of damage, which is really, really good. And again, wind, the opposite is earth, so as long as I can hit him, I should be able to do a pretty good bit of damage to him. And of course, I have my Super Turbo Controller. I know, I promise I will show you guys, or have you guys listen to what it sounds like when I do it on my own, and it's way pathetic. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my Earth Pellet and see how well I do. $168, which is lovely. And I am going to have, let's go ahead and have Rose. I just don't remember who has better magic. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and have Rose go ahead and use a pellet as well. And apparently my turbo controller is still working, which doesn't matter since I want it to work right now, so woohoo! Even though I could have sworn I turned it off. Oh well. I got a deep gash, so that is great. He was not even able to try to hit me. That is really, really good. Because like I said, if Graham is able to actually do attacks, he hits so hard. Alright, so let's see. Although I guess I should tell you guys, Graham had a total of 400 points. The green tusk dragon, he has anywhere from 435 to 453 to 453 to 472. Sorry, I can't read numbers apparently. So that's how much that is. So like I said, I will go ahead and use pellets and start doing some damage. Now what I always find, attacking power up. Oh dear. So both his magic and his physical attack is going to hit harder. And apparently he also does poison. Yay! Okay, so I am going to go ahead and use a pellet on him because we need to. Now, I could have had Shana go ahead and use an item that would actually cure Rose. Oh my gosh, attacking power up. This is not good. But we're going to go ahead and do it. At least he only hits one person at a time. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and get rid of my poison just because it's bothersome. Alright, Shana, I will go ahead and have her do yet another pellet. And we killed him! Yay! I didn't think I would. I don't know why, because I wasn't able to pay attention to the arrow. But apparently we were able to kill him. So down burst. Oh good, we got a magical item. But wait, one of the two actually can drop a plate mail armor, which I kind of want that. So I will be going ahead and basically redoing this particular battle until I can get it. So we'll have to see how many times that will happen. But don't worry, I'm only going to count and I won't show you, except I will show you this ending screen because why not? And if I was to simply rewind it, pretty much I'd get the exact same drop. So it doesn't matter. Rewinding, that doesn't matter. I actually have to go back to my last save and then go ahead and do the battle from the beginning of that save point. So basically I'll have to start doing this episode completely over again. So I will see you guys when I have gotten my plate mail armor. So see you then. Oh goodness gracious, you guys. That took 5 or 6 times to actually get the plate mail, but I was able to get it, so let's continue on. Alright, Shana, Dart, leveled up. And we still got the downburst, so we still got that magical item. You have Survey's strength. My efforts were to no avail. I even used betrayal to obtain this power. I don't understand. Why did you betray my father? You were not like this. Nobody could be stronger than your father. That was the only thing I could never counter. I had admiration for him as a mate and as a friend. But time goes by, and it turned into this feeling. This fear from realizing the limits of your ability. This fear that goes nowhere. The only thing that you can do is curse yourself for weakness. But you couldn't overcome your fear by defecting to Dole. You needed to overcome my father. There was an alternative, but only I could obtain a new power. I could be equal to or surpass him. That was the Dragoon spirit I got from His Majesty Dole. Labbit, live strong. Now, I can go. Be with Survey. Okay. He is lucky to be dead now. Whoa! Greed for power eventually conquers you. Unleashed power generates only sorrow. He should have known that. He was lucky to die now and avoid even more sorrow. Sorrow? Sorry. Ooh, look! It's glowing! What is this? Such a coincidence. It can't be. Or is it fate? Labbits, maybe you too are. Dart is right. The Dragoon spirit of the Jade Dragon recognizes you as the next master. I thought it was the green tusk whatever, but now apparently it's a Jade Dragon. Whatever. I am a Dragoon? I deserve to rule dragons? Well, we just killed the one that was... yeah, whatever. Not only do you deserve, but you have an obligation to accept your fate as a Dragoon, don't you? It's what Graham left for me. I understand. I accept it. The fate of the Dragoon. I will use this power for justice. Like Dart and Rose. Use for justice? Acquired Dragoon Spirit of Jade Dragon. Good for you, Labbits. Oh, I need to go higher. Ah! Shana, I can't breathe. Too much poison? We cannot make it over the Lude carrying Shana. Then we have to go to Lohan. Lohan? That commercial town? That the really colorful merchant was at? Mm-hmm. Yes, that's it. I heard there's a great doctor there. Okay, let's hurry. How are we gonna get... Oh, okay, whatever. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and go back in here and armed. So we now have the plate mail. So that gives... Let's see. 48 to a total of 55. And for him, 61. Ooh, 42 to 61. Alright, so we'll go ahead. Okay, sorry. Plate mail, definitely do that. And, alright, he's gonna go back in, so let's go ahead and give him the Night Shield again. And Labbits has already been replaced because now we don't have Shana anymore because she's ill. So we aren't able to do anything with her. So, can't replace with her, so Labbits is in, no problem. Let's see. Poison Guard, let's still keep that. Powerist, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Alright, just checking to verify we didn't have anything that we needed to switch out. Alright, so the way to get out is going to just be, we're going to be climbing up all of these webs. I am still glad I do not meet whoever actually left all these webs. So, I'm very happy about that. Okie dokie. Now the sign here says, left, cross-cut to Bale area. Right, Dragon's Den, beware, slides. Alright. Well, we still need to go this way, because this is the way to Lohan. Alright, and guess what? This is Lohan. Alright, and I think I'll be able... it's so hard because there's so much stardust. I don't know how long I've been going. Because I've been going longer, because, you know, I had to do those 5 or 6 fights, and it feels like forever. Although for you, it's probably only been 5 minutes. So yes, let's go ahead and enter then. So we'll go ahead and enter. And this is Lohan. It is a, as stated, commercial village, town, whatever. I still don't know if that's supposed to be like a bull or a rhino. I don't know what animal that is. What a crowd! And we are in the middle of a war. It's true. If I were fine, it would be fun. You'll get well soon. Alright, so he's gonna take her to the doctor. Sanator, which is the doctor. I couldn't believe it. It was dragon's poison until I saw it with my own eyes. I have never seen such symptoms. Well, the ones that we've seen with dragon's poison are usually green and dead. So she's doing good. There is nothing wrong with the body. At least that's how it seems. But her consciousness has closed inward. After she arrived here, it seems the mind is poisoned, not the body. I don't think the clinic can help her. I'm sorry. But in this condition, it could be a week if she is lucky. Then she'll die. Can't you do something? I'll do everything I can. What was such a cute girl doing with a legendary monster? Defeating it? We did good. She fought against it to save the country. Think hard. Is there anything you can do? Hold on. Let's see, Ooh, if we can get some dragoony plants, she may survive. Really? I read it in a secret heirloom book. The problem is, as with dragons, dragoony plant exists only in legend. I cannot say for sure if it really exists. Even so, we cannot wait like this, doing nothing. Let's go looking for the dragoony plant on our own. We at least might be able to find something in this town. Lohan is a commercial town where everybody is welcome. There should be some information. There should be some information here. Although it's temporary, I will try to staunch the poisoning. I am not called the best doctor in Serdio for nothing. I will rise to the occasion. Yep. Alright, so we're just gonna leave her here. Because we're just gonna leave her here. Alright, so what are we gonna do? There is lots of stuff that we can do, and you can see there are lots of entrances, lots of little rooms and stuff. The fun thing about this particular one is that mostly they're not connected, but you can see, you can see into ones. And so this is just really, really cool because I don't know, not a lot of games do anything like this. So it's really fun to see. Ooh, there's a chest here. 200 gold. Wow, that is big money, man. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go back out here. Okay, so we have lots of treasure. Well, not lots, but we have about 2 more chests around here. So I'll go to... Let's go this way. And over here, it's kind of hard to see, but there's another chest. And that is an angel robe. Now, the only person that could use it is going to be the one that's at the doctor. So Shana is the only one that can actually use this robe. So there is that. Alright, so then the last chest. Come on. The last chest is over here in the arena section. We're not going to go into the arena, but this is just where the last chest is. Alright, since I did all of the chests, we need to go ahead and start getting the Stardust. There's actually a total of 4 Stardust locations that we can get right now. So the first one is going to be here. In the basket. Acquired Stardust. So coming back down here. And the next area we're going to go into is Dabas. That is the merchant that we came across when we were at the volcano dungeon. So that one is right here. Either that or it's the green one. I always forget. Ooh, no, this is it. Alright, so you see the merchant right there. And we come in. The boss man notices us. The boss, welcome! Hey, the boss! The boss? It's the goofy merchant from the other day. I'm glad you folks are here. Thanks for the loot, really. Now I can run my business. So what do you want? You can find anything in the boss's antiques. Alright, so this would be a cool, very cool shop to look at. Do you carry herbs too? You got it! I have everything, from extremely rare medicine to secret magical medicine. Have you heard of the dragoony plant? I heard it is a very rare herb. Oh, the dragoony plant! You have it? No. The boss? Oh, no, don't get mad. I was just kidding. But let me think harder. I remember hearing about it somewhere. hold on a second. Well, in this secret notebook... Yes! It's in here! It says, north of the poisoned forest, past the troublesome plant, observe Dragoony plant in back of the shrine. It reminds me, I saw a strange plant in the back of the forest when Shana took a rest. Yeah, that is the same one. Oh, the one that became a monster because of the dragon's poison? But you cannot get past it unless you purify it with something. How about the spring water underground? That might help the plant. That's it! Thanks, boss. Hey, what about shopping? That's all? Now, I wish I could say when you go back in, you can buy pellets from him. Why? Because we just don't really come across any of that. But look it, Dubas is gone. Dang it. Alright, so when you talk to... fine, I'll go up to them and... Part-time boy, yo man, I'm in charge of the store while Dubas is underground. Alright, now there is a reason why I'm still sticking around. That reason is, of course, Stardust. Must get Stardust. Alright, so then this will be the second one. Come on. Oh, this stone is Stardust. Now, you could go down the very polite way, but I'm gonna do it the fun way. So, whee! Cool. Alright. So, unfortunately, you can't buy anything from him. Alright, but we're still doing Stardust. Alright, let's focus. Alright, so the next one is actually the book... Oh, the bookshop. Alright. I just have to find the right area. That's the bad thing. I have to find a bookstore. Not that I can buy any books. Do you see that area over there? That's where I need to get to. Alright, so we get to try to find this. It will probably... Let's go ahead and try this green door. See if we can get in. Was I right? Woohoo! Alright, so what we need to do is go up this stair. And if I... Ooh, look, there's something I can press X. Let's do that. So what it does, it makes it so I'm able to get into this secret area, I guess. And then we'll head downstairs. And look, there's a fireplace. Guess where the Stardust is. Yep. In the fireplace, the furnace, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go back. There is still one more. And so we'll do that, I promise. But since we were told that we basically have to purify that plant, and we need to find something that will actually hold the water, what we're going to do is we go down here, and there are a lot of merchants that are waiting. And guess what? We get to meet one that's going to be able to sell us something. Street vendor. Hey you! Hey classy brother! I have something you like. Okay. That reminds me. We need something to carry the spring water. Yes, we do. Let's have a look. That's my man. You have a sharp eye. I can guarantee there are good buys. I want a bottle to put water in. Do you have one? Sure. That one's durable. This one is durable and the best quality you can get. How much? Grand. Surprise! It's a super bargain. How about a bajillion gold? Let's look somewhere else. Yep. Let's do that. Hey! Wait a minute. I was just kidding. Don't take me so seriously. How much is the real price then? Yeah, it's about 3,000 G. Why don't you buy it? It's too expensive. Too expensive. Well, I'll give you a discount. How about 2,200 guild? So, of course, what I'm doing is bargaining down. And you can actually get it down very much, and you can even have him drop it to 0, so he'll give it to you for free. So that's what we're gonna do. And so you can, of course, at any time say that you'll take it, but no, he's going to get quite a lot of money out of us later, so it's still too much. It's still too much. I'll go down to 1,000 gold. No, can you do better than that? 500 gold. Drop it once more. And so the funny thing is, my strategy guide that talked to it basically was saying that this was the last time you could have them drop it. How about 100G? But if you just say the ... Apparently I broke him. I can't win. Take it. It's free. Like I said, I don't feel that bad. Well, if you insist, I'll take it. Thanks. So, you could do the 100 gold. It's not a bad deal. You'll still get it. But, like I said, he has actually a very, very good item later in the game that he doesn't bargain at all. It is either this price or nothing. So, like I said, I really don't feel bad about, not taking that deal. Alright, so then the last one, the fourth one, is going to be here. What's this doing in rainwater? Stardust. Okay, so I got all the Stardust, which I wanted to do, but, of course, you're like, but what about the item shots? What about the weapon shots? What do they have? That's really a really good question. So this one, it has the little, I don't know, scales. This is actually the item shop. And I definitely need to, I don't know if I'll buy stuff, probably will. So let's go ahead and see what they have. Hi, hun, want to buy something? Let's buy something. Alright, so I'll go ahead and sell. What do I want to sell? I want to sell my items because, although, sorry, I don't know if I've actually sorted anything in a while. So I'll do that first. Alright, so going back to the items. So Healing Breeze, okay. Spirit Potion, I'll show you guys that in a little bit. Ooh, wow, we have lots of angel. I only want a total of 2 angel prayers. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of 2 of them, or sell 2 of them. I'm not really getting rid of them. Mind Purifier. I want to sell all but 2. So the funny thing is, when I was redoing that dragon one, I didn't need to use a body purifier. So I never used one. Because on that time, he was just doing, he just did fear to someone, which was actually able to be purified the second we got out of battle, so I didn't have to do anything. Alright, so do I want to sell? Yes, of course I do. Alright, so I am for the body purifiers. Again, I'm going to sell all but 2. Because that will definitely free up my inventory. I now only have 19 things. Alright, so I have that downburst, and then I have the total vanishing, two different ones, and then the magic sig stone. And I'll be showing you guys that a little bit later, particularly for those unique enemies, the ones that when you hit it, it's just for 1 point. That is something that makes it so then that actual battle is actually, you can actually do it, and much more frequently than if you don't use it. I know, that doesn't really make sense. I'm sorry, but it'll make sense when I actually show it to you guys. So, let's go ahead and see what she sells. Okay, Healing Potion, Sun Rhapsody, blah blah blah. Alright, so, of course I don't want the Charm Potion. Gushing Magma, it's 20, so let's not, and it's just Fire-based attack for all. And now we have the Wind-based individual attack, which, I want to take a look-see and see which ones we're gonna do. So for the next battle, really, it really won't help, just because the next kind of boss that we fight, that's actually harder, he actually is a wind element, so if I actually had bought apparently a heck of a lot more pellets, it might have been helpful. So I will just go ahead and buy the spinning gale. I'll only do 3 of them, because I should be getting more later on as well, so, or more items and that sort of a thing, because we still have to go through the rest of the, I don't remember, was it the, yeah, the marshlands, so we have to go through there, and then we'll be heading to the Shirley Shrine. So I'll go ahead and just leave it at that. The other area, the other place that you can buy things, is actually a really, really good store. It's just very, very expensive for the stuff I want to actually buy. So, and it's up here, if you notice it right above it, it has kind of the axes and armor kind of a thing going on. So let's go through there. And I don't know why we have to go through all of theirs and go up a ladder, but this guy, he is going to sell. So he is going to sell armored. So base fang, so I guess I didn't, oh wait, no, that's, I'm trying to sell stuff. Okay, I think I will go ahead and sell the scale armor, just because I have 2 of them. That will probably be the only one I'm selling. Buy. Alright, so lance, same thing we got. Cape, that actually looks like it would be very, very helpful for her, so I'll go ahead and buy it and equip it. The next one is Legend Cask. So, if you notice the amount, 10,000 gold. I only have 5,000, so that's like double the money I need to do. So, I'm not going to get it. But if you notice, the magic attack goes, in this case for Dart, I'm currently at 8, it'll go up to 50, which is a huge bonus. And of course, the magical defense goes from 24 to 151, so that means pretty much for magic, I'll be able to hit so hard, and magical defense, I'll be praying that they use it, because that's gonna do hardly nothing. And if it's a weaker magic attack, it'll just simply miss me. Which, yeah, so I really want one of those for each of my active members, which is going to be fun to do. The next one, the Phantom Shield. That's the other part of the, although it says reduces damage from all attacks by half. That's really good. I just don't usually do it because accessories, I kind of want something more specific, so I won't do that. Alright, so Dragon Shield by half. The Phantom Shield, again, all damage, so magic, physical, half. Dragon Shield, physical, by half. And damage from magic by half. And the Ultimate War God. Whew, okay, so there is a War God Calling. It's an automatic additions, half damage and SP. So that'll do half of your damage, and you only get half of the SP, which kind of sucks. Also, in addition, for the War God Calling, you will only, the additions that you do won't actually count to the addition count. Hopefully that makes sense. The Ultimate War God makes additions completely successful, so 100% of that damage is totally given, and it does count to the number of additions that you have, or the count on your additions. And so I want this, because the further and further along that you get, the harder and harder the additions become. Especially Lavit's. His is way hard, just because it's not like it's only 2 or 3, it's like 5 or 6, X's that you have to do at a certain time and all that sort of stuff. So it's really hard. So I actually want to get 2 of these, maybe 3, but we'll see. It depends on how much I want to torture myself, because I don't torture you guys, don't worry. I'll definitely show you guys how I get the money, but I won't torture you guys by showing how long it takes. I'll show you proof by going, don't you remember on my last one, when I saved, I had this amount, and now it's 12 hours later, so yeah, it takes a while. And it honestly does, depending on how much. Not so much if you only want one, but we're not getting there yet. So yes, so that's the what's what. Again, wowie, we really want to make sure that we know that, as well as be aware that at this item shot, you will be able to get that spinning gale, which does actually help out a lot, because wind is actually a really good one. Alright, not so much for the next boss, but for most anything that isn't wind base, it does really good damage. And even if it is wind damage, you can still do quite a bit, especially if you have, this super turbo one. Alright, so now what we're supposed to do, what are we supposed to do? Oh yeah, we need to go and, go to where we can save, Shana. Alright, so we're gonna go back into the Nest of the Dragon, which we should really rename because there's no more dragon. They never really say if the poison goes away, but yeah. Alright, so of course you could go back that way, but a quicker way is to jump back here. Now, if you notice, I can't jump back across there, so there's no shortcut that way. So sorry. But if we come back this way, jump down here, and this is where we can get that spring water. So we're going to do that. And I went ahead to the main menu because if you notice, Lavitz only has 0 for MP. So we're going to go ahead and fix that because we're going to get a tap. No, Alright, you guys. Hopefully I was able to go ahead and cut that battle because it wasn't really anything. It was just 2 bats. Although Rose did level up, so woohoo. Alright, so we want to go ahead and let's hope for the best with this water. According to the boss, we have to get rid of that plant in order to get to the shrine with the Dragoony plants. I know, that's the reason why we're doing this. Come on, let's go. Wait, we can't leave yet because I still want to get healed. Alright, so of course to get out of here we still have to go back to where we fought the boss, which isn't that far fortunately because we've already done the hard work. And yes, I could say, but I'm not going to because we just haven't we are not far off from where we can go ahead and be on the world map and then go ahead and save. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Alright, once we climb up, come on! Alright, then we're going to go ahead and go back to the same area, jump across, and then go down. Because remember, this is where Shana had to take her rest, or at least this was the... And remember, this is where she fell down, and she decided to go back in here in order to rest a bit, which I don't know why it would really help, but that's what she did. Alright, so we need to go over here, and now we have to press X here, so we'll go ahead and do that. Watch Dart go ahead and splatter the plant, which now it shrinks. The plant is wilting! We can go now! Was that like bleach? I don't know. But it purified it, I guess. So we didn't kill it. Hopefully. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Now this... I'm trying to... Oop, no, wrong way. Okay, so now we're going this way. And so this is going to be Shrine of Shirley. Now that will, of course, happen in the next episode. just because I forgot to put on my timer, and I'm sure it's at least 30 minutes, if not 45, but the Shrine of Shirley will definitely take a chunk of time. So I will go ahead and end it here, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye!